Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to my match on WWE 2K25. This one is Joe Hendry going one-on-one against Carmelo Hayes. I mean, I think I've made it pretty aware that I'm not a massive Joe Hendry fan. However, the matches involving him seem to get a lot of views, so I am nothing if not a complete sellout. So here he is. You said his name, and he has appeared. He's currently on +3 in our ranking system after 6 matches. +5 for the year has really been massive for him. Yeah, 6 matches overall. Oh, that doesn't add up, does it? Oh, yes, it does, yeah. 3 matches in 24, 3 matches in 2025. I've been dabbling with different cores. I quite like this one. I think this might be one of the best ones out there. It's fucking Moth again. And he is going up against... I wanted to try and showcase a bit more of Joe Hendry against some more of the NXT guys, which is what they're sort of doing in real life. And it's Carmelo Hayes, who is having a shocker. Carmelo Hayes currently -5 after 6 matches. The only 1 point he has gained ever was the elimination on LA Knight in that match back at Corruption Fatal Error, whatever it was called, where he low-blowed and pinned LA Knight. Of course, he wrestled LA Knight only a few days ago at our SummerSlam pay-per-view and was on the losing side of that one. He's had a rough time of it. And he needs some victories to help him out. If he loses here, he'll drop down to -6 and literally be in the bottom 20 of our forever rankings, which I don't think is right. I think he should be higher than that. As we start things off with a very technical collar and elbow tie-up. And it is Joe Hendry who is in control of this match in the early stages. I weren't expecting this technical start, to be honest with you. I mean, Joe Hendry is not necessarily the best technical wrestler in the world. He's by no means the best wrestler in the world, should we say. But he is someone who... Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Sorry, I was getting distracted there by my own ranking system. If I did that... I could do that then, couldn't I? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Yeah, he's by no means the most best wrestler. He's a meme, isn't he? That's what he is, and it's worked out really well for him, so why change anything, I suppose? As Joe Hendry now backing away, there's a strike into the face of Carmelo Hayes. I'm always wondering whether I should take some of these people off the ranking system. Of course, we've got a few people like El Mago, Cole Quinn, Baron Blade, Joey Pepperoni, the Golden Sheik. Of course, the Golden Sheik is a cult hero, don't get me wrong. Def Skito, El Mago Jr., Levanjanza, Chase, Hector Flores, who we are used as jobbers, but they're not real people. And it makes me wonder whether, if they're not real people, should they be on the ranking system at all? I don't know. I digress. Carmelo Hayes, yeah, he needs the win. Maybe Carmelo Hayes should be given a few easier matches. I mean, he is someone who, again, we were talking about this yesterday about the Cruiserweight division. He would very much fit into that picture as well. He's 81 rated on this game, so he's not terrible. He's just really lacked any... I suppose all the matches we've given him have been quite difficult big matches. He's never really had any simple ones. This is probably the easiest match he's had, and it's still a match where he is rated lower than his opponent. So he's still the underdog in this match, in fairness. But it's a match that he does have somewhat of a chance of being useful in. Not saying he will be, but somewhat useful. Joe Hendry now sending... Nope, Joe Hendry pings off the ropes himself. Ducks underneath Carmelo Hayes with a drop kick right into the face of Joe Hendry. Big strikes into the face again. Fucking Moth! I mean, Shabby Gamer versus the Moth has got to be one match on our pay-per-view this week, I think, at this point. This git has been absolutely destroying me for about an hour now. It's funny, because you'll see references to this Moth the whole way through this week's recordings at this point. So, I mean, to break the fourth wall, I am recording all of these videos on Saturday and Sunday because I'm working away for the entire week. I'm travelling over to Ireland on Monday and not coming back until Friday. So I've got to get the entire week's of videos done. So you will hear as the week goes on, my voice is going to get more and more raspy. I can feel my throat now. It's really sore. There's a neck breaker now by Joe Hendry. So yeah, I'm going to keep bringing up this moth a lot, I promise you. Joe Hendry using his strength for the deadlift into the sit-out powerbomb. Beautiful. Beautiful maneuver. Hendry now rolling Carmelo Hayes over. And just raining down the strikes into the face. This is his brutality. Joe Hendry now dropping a big boot into the back of the head as well. I think Hendry, this core is rated at, I think, 86. Carmelo Hayes at 81. So, like I said, Hendry is the favourite for this one. Big knee in the back of the head by Carmelo Hayes on Joe Hendry. Tell you what, all the Hulk Hogan videos did really well with views, you know. Makes me wonder if I should do more Hulk Hogan videos. We do have one this week. It's a little bit of a test. I'm doing Hulk Hogan versus Scott Norton on Saturday. A bit of a different one. We're going for a Attitude Era style WCW match. And seeing how that works views-wise. Just see if the Hogan views are all based around, obviously, his demise, or whether... Is demise a nice word? I don't think demise is a good word for that, is it? When he passed away, shall we say? Joe Hendry now with a pin. Oh, only a 2 count. We'll see. Joe Hendry now stalking, looking to try and finish off Carmelo Hayes. This could be bad for Carmelo as he gets big slammed, the big choke slammy thing. There's the pin. Ooh, Carmelo Hayes does survive just about. There was not a lot in that kick out though, was there? Not a lot at all. There's the DDT. If Carmelo Hayes can pull this one off, it's going to be an insane comeback from this point. Big boot right into the side of their head. There's the scoop slam by Carmelo Hayes, now heading up to the top. He's willing Hendry back up to his feet. What is the plan here? In with a big... Oh, he's a Famehouser from the top. Wow. Beautiful move. There's the pin for the 1, 2. Only a 2. Carmelo Hayes once again over the top in with the springboard senton. And now raining down with the strikes into the face. That big running punch in the face again. Carmelo Hayes is starting to turn things around now. Carmelo Hayes is starting to believe in himself. But he believed too much, and now Joe Hendry's reappeared. Strike into the guts. Sending Hayes face first. And now Hendry runs in with a splash. In with a one-armed scoop slam middle of the ring. And a boot right across the face. There's the strikes in the face now. It looks like Hayes has been busted open. Double axe handle into the spine. And now Hendry lining him up. In. I don't know what he went for there. Potentially some sort of shoulder tackle. It was completely missed. Hendry now sending Carmelo Hayes off the apron, then caught him with a big running knee strike. Hendry now taking him up into the powerbomb position. Don't do it. Don't do it, Hendry. Okay, that's not as bad. What is he doing here? Fall-away slam. Okay, nice. Not the worst maneuver I've seen. Much better than that stupid one where you drop them face first in the corner. There's the pin. And there is the... No, it's not. It's still only a 2 count. Hendry now working over the arm of Carmelo Hayes. It's been a good match, this one, so far. And he has him again. Up. No, looking for that big chokeslam once again, but Carmelo Hayes reversed it. Hayes now taking him up. Oh, into the cutter. We saw that before. I quite like that move, to be honest. It's like a suplex into an ace crusher. And will it be enough? No, Carmelo Hayes still desperate for that first win. It's not come yet. Hayes now sending Hendry into the corner. Places him down nicely, potentially for something big. He's going up. Willing Hendry back up to his feet again. What is the plan? Oh, lovely. Proper Lucha Libre style there. Diving in with the arm drag. Carmelo Hayes now dragging Hendry towards the middle of the ring. Hendry fighting back with the elbows. And a stiff clothesline to Carmelo Hayes, who is already half grounded. Hendry, there it is though. That's going to be it. Game, set, match. Pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Joe Hendry continues his run. And Carmelo Hayes, unfortunately, mate, you are going to keep free falling. Carmelo, what do we do with you? You're now on -6, which moves you down to 1021st position. 23 positions off of the bottom, but that includes some of the random jobbers that we don't really... I'm tempted to get rid of the random jobbers and just keep people that are real on the roster, and maybe just create a no longer used, or a what's the word? I've forgotten the word. You know when they put them on a different roster of like people that used to work here. I'm tempted to do that to try and keep the roster looking a bit more realistic. And then Joe Hendry. He believed once again his third singles victory of the year puts him up to a +4 overall, +6 for the year, which moves him now up to 109th position, equal with Randy Orton. Do we have a WrestleMania rematch? Equal with Brody Lee. It's fine. We're alive. That's the main thing. And Joe Hendry is victorious. Joe Hendry, maybe, with the wins he's pulling off, could try and force his way into the European Championship picture. Of course, brand new champion crowned the other day at SummerSlam. I do think the YouTube Championship is definitely something that Joe Hendry should be dominating that division. It should be a belt he is after constantly. But there's some more guys, including the guys coming up later on today, that will be involved in that as well. Our next match today, Mr. Iguana versus Danhausen. Yeah, I know, I said it. But it gets views, that's the problem. Right, good night, God bless, like and subscribe with the good stuff, and I'll see you later on. Bye-bye.